Hey hockey fans, I'm Clay Emo, Canuck Clay on YouTube and on Twitter, and this is 2-on-1, where I spend 2 minutes talking about one thing that stood out to me from the NHL today. Today's games aren't even done yet, but I already know what stood out to me the most, and that's the suspension to Winnipeg forward Mark Scheifele, suspended 4 games for his hit on Montreal player Jake Evans in yesterday's 5-3 Montreal win over Winnipeg in Game 1. Now, there's been a lot of good videos, a lot of vloggers who've already broken down the hit, and they've done a really good job doing so I don't have to go through the hit. You guys have all seen it. You've all seen the aftermath of Evans being knocked out and then hitting, further insult to injury, hitting his head on the ice. Nick Ehlers holding back the crowd of players and so on and so forth. But let's talk about why it was 4 games. And remember, every playoff game, a suspension in the playoffs, that's kind of worth 1, 2, maybe not 1, but 2, 3, 4 regular season games. So this is a pretty big suspension. It's quite substantial, and it could be for the rest of the series, depending on what happens. So we saw Mark Scheifele travel 190 feet, basically the entire length of the ice, to deliver that very hard hit to an unsuspecting Evans after Evans puts the puck into the empty net, wrap around into the empty net. Now, the Department of Player Safety acknowledged that Scheifele asserted that he was trying to make a defensive play, that he was trying to prevent a goal. But the video evidence would suggest otherwise. The video evidence shows that Scheifele stopped skating and was cruising, looking for the hit, actually cruising, but still at a very fast pace. But he actually stopped skating, so he could have even gone a tiny bit faster, and he could have stuck out a stick to try and deflect the puck away from Evans. But he did neither of those things. He stopped skating, and he kind of went in a square position directly forward with a lot of momentum still, and he did not stick his stick out to make a true defensive play. So that kind of flies in the face of Scheifele's arguments. By definition, it is charging by the rule book, and he led with his shoulder, and debatable, but I don't see much debate around it. The Department of Player Safety said the head was the primary point of contact. So that's not a good look. Charging, shoulder first, head primary point of contact. You put all those things together, and the fact that he did not make the defensive play that he said he was going to, and the fact that Evans was injured, add it all up, it's 4 games for Mark Scheifele. Now, it's his first suspension or fine in his 575 game history. So this is, up until now, you'd say you wouldn't consider him a dirty player, but that certainly was a dirty play last night. So Mark Scheifele, 4 game suspension. Let me know in the comments if you think that's too harsh, too lenient, or just about right. Subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.